here are my 2 points. 1,
if you're buying.
And number 2,
if you're selling. If you're not quite sure where to start.
Thank you for doing a good job as always, and your analysis is spot on.
Talk to Dan Gemus and his team. Find them at dangemus.com. And now, filling in for Dan Gemus, your host, Joyce Blackmere.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm Joyce Blackmere, Director of Sales and Broker with the Dan Gemus team, filling in for Dan today. With me in studio, I have Aaron Blackmere, Sales Rep with the team. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. For those of you just joining us, we are going to discuss some home maintenance tips for spring.
Spring.
So it doesn't feel too much like spring today.
Last couple days before this
but,
has.
Yes.
And today
yes.
ruined it. Thanks a lot.
Today ruined.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, day.
Thanks a lot. Sunday.
Well, winter's near. We didn't really have too much winter, really, to be quite honest with you. And we're pretty much over those sub-zero temperatures for the most part.
Now that you've jinxed it.
Yes. But we are certainly looking forward to the warmer weather and more sunshine, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. So we're going to go through a few spring maintenance tips, some things to schedule, perhaps, some things to look forward to. Everybody looks forward to spring cleaning. I know. So let's have a look here. So we have interior spring home maintenance tips. Even when spring arrives, it can sometimes be too cold to do maintenance outside. So the good news is you can start inside. So number 1 on the list, check smoke and carbon monoxide alarms, detectors.
Super important.
Yeah, change the batteries, check your fire extinguishers.
What would they say was the good rule of thumb for that? Every spring forward, fall back or something?
Spring forward, fall back, yep.
Or was
change
that
your
it?
batteries.
Something like that, or yeah?
Yep, exactly. Number 2, general spring cleaning. I spring clean actually throughout the year, honestly. I love the feeling of purging. We donate all the time to like the diabetes and whatever. And, our kids, I don't know how they accumulate as many clothes and items as they do, but we always have like this
massive donation.
Massive load at the end of our driveway for them to pick up. But
the thing that burns me the most about that is some of that stuff still has the tags on it. They just donate it.
I know. Well, hey,
anyway,
their money, not
yes.
ours. Their problem. Deep clean your oven, fridge, and sort through your pantry, dust and vacuum chairs, window casings, all those things that don't get done necessarily through the winter months. Wash and dry clean fabrics or drapes. Use a damp cloth to clean wood and vinyl blinds. Vacuum upholstered furniture and mattresses. Consider renting a carpet cleaner. That's something that we like to do as well. Just get those carpets all freshened up. You can also have your furniture done too, which is nice. It really just pulls the dusty smell out of it.
Yeah, if you have pets, it gets the pet dander off, and it gets, you've been sitting on it, probably some crumbs there as well from watching TV and whatnot. So yeah, clean your furniture.
Crumbs there from watching TV. I wonder who's responsible for that.
Not me.
Not
me.
Spring is the perfect time as well to check your HVAC system to make sure everything's working efficiently. Get your AC ready for summer. It's a little too cool, I think, to test the AC just yet, but something to definitely get scheduled. Check the connections, change the filter, make sure it's serviced. Test your electrical panel. Electrical systems are often overlooked for home maintenance until you don't have any power. Prevent future issues by testing the ground fault circuit interrupters and the electrical panel. If you're unsure, contact a professional. That's what I would do, because I can say that is something I've never done, never heard of. But it's on the list.
Yes, sir.
Heads up to the attic.
Yes.
It's essential to check the attic to ensure no leaks have developed from melting snow. You're also going to want to ensure that no mice or insects or other critters have nested over the winter. Check the insulation to ensure it's intact. Look for signs of damage from mold and water. Inspect the basement. We all know that the basement is prone to issues, especially after the seasons change. Check for cracks in the cement walls to look for signs of leaks. While you're down there, it's a really good idea to check your sump pump as well. And this is a really, really great tip. I mean, we're coming into rain season soon.
Well, yeah.
And you want to make sure that your that your eaves troughs are clear, but you're going to want to make sure that the drainage is away from the house. You're going to want to make sure your sump pump is operational. If Chris Gibb were on the show, he might say it'd be a good idea to have a backup
Yes.
as well. And I think with the rainy season in Windsor-Essex, a good idea, regardless, to have some sort of a backup in place if you can. Inspect the basement windows for mold and leaks and signs of pests. Basements are at risk for backwater floods, so you may want to get a sewer backup insurance, or even get the backflow valve installed. Check for leaks and signs of mold, which we've talked about a couple times here, but have a look through. Something we did a couple of years ago, or last year, I don't know, time flies, is that we had all of our exterior windows and doors recaulked and I found that was really helpful. Mm-hmm. The draft through the winter was way less than in previous years. So, I mean, it's not just a matter of like letting the elements and insects in, but it's also about lowering your energy costs as well, right?
And it's not a big task, like you can get
to
somebody to do it. You can do it yourself.
Especially when somebody else is doing it.
When someone else is doing it. But it's such a minimal thing to save on your energy bills and everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. And it adds up. I think the cost versus savings is definitely something to make a note of there. Eliminate clutter. Things can add up quickly, especially after the holiday season. Spring's the perfect opportunity to clean out your garage, basement, other areas where things have been piling up. Donate unwanted items to local charities, sell them online, give them away to family and friends. You may want to consider content insurance for valuables you want to keep. Well, yeah, I guess so. Exterior spring home maintenance tips with another winter in rear view. We have check out the roof, which is, that's important. Make sure that your shingles are, not damaged. Check the flashing because, again, we're coming into rainy season.
Yep.
Clean out your gutters and your downspouts.
That is the biggest one. Some home inspectors will tell you it's 85% of your problems of water come from downspouts and things like that. Get them away from the house.
Yeah,
get the
that's
grade.
what I was going to say. Yeah, grade and everything.
And that's going to eliminate a lot of your water issues. So.
Yes. Inspect the foundation from the outside for cracks. Seal around exterior windows and doors, which you talked about. Take a closer look at the garage. Check the garage doors to make sure they're working. Vacuum dust and dirt around the doors. Make sure nothing could fall and prevent the doors from working properly. If you have a chimney, check that out as well, and make sure there aren't any blocks or damages. What else do we got? Yard maintenance.
Oh.
Prepare lawn, trees, and greenery. It's not quite time to get the lawnmower out just yet, but it won't be long. So if you need to get your lawnmower serviced, sharpen the blade, it's a good time to sort of think about that, or at least get that scheduled. Fence and deck maintenance makes the list as well. Look for unstable areas and signs of pet damages or holes. We get those wood bees on our deck, and they like to drill beautifully perfect round holes.
It's actually very satisfying. I know they're damaging the deck, but it's very satisfying
to watch.
It's really
satisfying until you see how much damage and sawdust.
But they're perfectly round. It's like satisfying. So anyway, sorry.
Get out your outdoor furniture and barbecue. Our barbecue's out year round, but
I
don't know that the furniture is going to come out quite yet, but it's a good time to get it cleaned up.
I think a lot of people here though would barbecue year round.
Oh yeah.
The winters are much
I hope so.
milder anyway.
Yeah. Look for issues with your driveway and walkways. Repair cracks or maybe uneven surfaces. Check your outdoor lighting. Make sure that your motion sensors are working properly. Replace any bulbs as well. And clean out your dryer vent. That's another really great one. We did that a couple of years ago too, and it's amazing how much accumulates in a short period of time.
I got a good one.
Okay.
Break out that spring wardrobe.
Ooh.
There you go.
There you go.
If not, go shopping.
Yes, please.
There you go.
I will take it. Thank you. Thank you for the permission.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
You need permission.
Yes. And don't forget to turn your outside taps back on when it comes time to do that. Awesome. Okay. Well, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some tips for choosing the right realtor when it's time to make a move, whether that's buying or selling. Don't forget, a little later in the show, we're giving away a $50 gift card to the Richmond Popcorn Company. And the keyword today is salty, S-A-L-T-Y, salty. Text your first and last name with the keyword salty to 10-800 for your chance to win $50 for the Richmond Popcorn Company. There's still more to come here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.